Howdy guys, how's it going? So we are going to be doing the AR setup for the ISO submachine gun now, dropping right after the sub setup. And just a little preface here, this is my favorite and preferred way to run this new weapon because I feel like it offers the best balance, some of the best accuracy, and then the ability just to kind of contest, challenge, and in turn win a lot of your medium to medium long range gunfights. When it comes to long range, you're just going to want to avoid that altogether, just because, like, in order to make this thing a laser beam, your ADS time turns into dog doo-doo. So we're going to be starting off by throwing the FSS Nightshade. It's a monolithic integrated suppressor, gives that damage range, recoil control, velocity, and sound suppression. So good, nice attachment there. And then for the underbarrel, this is one that you can change a little bit based on preference if you want to. Originally, I rocked the Commando foregrip just because, you know, it didn't hurt my ADS quite as much, but I ended up leaning with the Ranger foregrip just for the slight improvement, noticeable improvement, might I add, in your accuracy and your recoil control. And once again, I play this as more of an AR, even though it's capable of being playable as just a sub in general, just with slower ADS time. But it's very nice. Like you'll see whenever you actually take and try to use it. Now for ammunition, I'm going to be throwing on the 50 round mag because this thing has the ungodly, well, it's not ungodly, but it's a really fast fire rate. You burn through the bullets really fast, and it has pretty low damage compared to a lot of your other subs, and especially your ARs and such. So you're going to have to put quite a few bullets into people. When you combine that with the fact that the accuracy still isn't that great, you know, you're going to need all the bullets you can have right behind you. Now with this one, we're going to take and throw on the FTAC Elite ISO grip. If you wanted a bit of an improvement in action, you could also go with just the ISO tac form like we did with the sub variation. Just know that it slows your ADS time and stuff down, so it's all about just trying to get a nice little balance stuff. Now for the stock, we're going to once again go with the FTAC Vagrant stock. I really wanted to use the ISO collapsible, and I tried, but just doesn't matter. Like, I took and threw on the ISO collapsible stock and threw on the tac form rear grip. I threw on the Ranger foregrip, this barrel, and even took off and tried using the standard just a standard size magazine and threw on an optic, and it was still just ungodly inaccurate and just not worth using because, like, the ADS time trade-off is just not worth it. But there you go. That is the 5 attachments for our AR style ISO submachine gun, you know, aka ISO AR. And this is my favorite way to run it. So we will hop in a match after the full class rundown because we got the ISO setup. I just showed you guys we got the Reneti set up in burst first, second. There, first, we got EOD Ghost and tune up. For lethal, we got a frag grenade, and for tactical, we got a stun grenade. Now let's put this AR setup to use on Ramaza, bro. I haven't played Ramaza in a hot, like, easily within, I'd say, about a month or so, because I mean the past few weeks and everything, we've been grinding that there you know, that their shoot house and shipment. So this right here is actually a nice little treat. I hadn't played this map in a hot minute, and I think this class setup is actually going to do this map very well, but I'm feeling a wee bit on the laggy side. Laggy, something or other. We'll see, though. We'll see. At least we tagged him up. So now, hello, can I even speak English? Like I said, I'm just fatigued out, bro, from just grinding this camo so hard and consistently. So you gotta bear with me. But now, you know, the ADS time on this is not the fastest in the world, but it's more than usable, and you can still use this in your close range engagements. Bro, look at that right there. Watch it. It's just gonna hit the roller coaster here in a second. It does it whenever I'm not looking at it. It's, you know, oh, here we go. Let's snag this guy in the boot. See, that's the problem with this gun, mate, where it's just 9mm. I'm telling you, sometimes it feels like you're really just shooting 22 bullets at the guys, and I don't know what it is. I mean, it's one of those guns. I'm glad that I decided once again to grind in the hardcore playlist. And I hop back and forth between hardcore and core just to kind of test out certain setups and everything while I was doing it. But as far as the camo grind itself, I mainly lean towards hardcore, obviously, because it's faster. So now with this setup, having that foregrip up front, it's not as good as the Merc foregrip for hipfire accuracy, but it does help a lot with hipfire. So whenever, you know, you're right up close to somebody, you're still better off just to avoid ADS. And if you're that close like I was right there, it's just really a force of habit to, you know, ADS all the time, because it's a good idea if you can. But whenever you're focusing on a gun like this, where it's typically a very inaccurate gun without the appropriate attachments, and then you need to kind of get things on point, it can just slow your ADS time down to a factor of where There we go. Last bullet. Let's go. We're going to climb our way to the top, bro. This, man, this is my favorite setup for this weapon right now. Like, this is the one that I've had the most stellar games with, just because you can really effectively reach out to that medium to medium-long situation. You still want to avoid that right there. I didn't even walk up them stairs, I swear to God. I just, like, lagged up to the top of the stairs. But you still want to avoid your really long-range engagements, just because most guns are going to beat you, like, just beat you in general. Like, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're good, if you're bad, whatever. Like, the only way you're going to get out of it alive is if that other person just has extremely poor accuracy, or, you know, you just get a nice lucky headshot. What just blew up in my face? I don't understand what... I swear, bro, I can't catch a break today. We just out here having to grind sideways. The goddamn packet loss in leg makes me want to bite my left nut off. It really does. But that's just, like I said, it's not about the gameplay with these. It's really not. It's about just showing you guys the attachments. Like I said, I put in the time and the effort, trying these classes out, trying different attachment variations and everything. And I do not give them to you guys until I have had a majority of matches. Sorry, I thought I heard something. A majority of matches end in phenomenal results. Okay, so that's what it's about. It's about common sense first and foremost. Then, you know, going off the stat menu and then going off of the results of the gameplay itself. So I'm sure this guy's gonna be able to hear me come in here. See if we can snag him in the Nugan. Okay, I don't even know what just happened. Teammate, please go in there and finish him. He's hurt so bad. Thank you so much. Finally get a teammate that knows somewhat what he's doing. Oh, let's get the guy in the blue shirt. There we go. There's him. If we can avoid getting shot in the back right here, we'll step back inside. Okay, you know what? I guess my teammate got him too. Sweet, good job. High five, buddy. Let's go. What are we gonna hit him with? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Why is my... It just spikes when nobody's looking. You just get to see the tail end of it. I guarantee you it's spiking like NA, which is like past 999 ping. Which all you OG homies and subscribers know exactly what I'm talking about, because you've seen it many times. And like, that's the thing. I mean, I'm just so like worn out right now that I don't even feel like raging hard. So just be sure to give these setups for the new weapons a try and let me know how you like them, because I'm just going to be kind of, you know, playing around now until I get to the AN94 and be showcasing some of the epic and legendary blueprints that have been unlocked early on in the into the battle pass tiers, because some of them actually look pretty dope and actually seem like they're going to be pretty decent, pretty usable as far as the attachments that are actually included, along with, you know, a nice aesthetic. Okay, we don't want to spray paint. I want to see my watch. Okay, 8 and 8, so at least we even. So it's going better than the submachine gun variation of this setup went. Okay, let's see if we can catch this guy slipping right here. Oh, take it. Go ahead, T. I'm sorry to do it to you, buddy. Drop shot. Is that guy just staying in there? Like, is he moved in? Because that's the same guy that was in there a second ago whenever me and my friend was just having a hard time. We got to evict him right here. I don't know what we're going to... I think somebody killed him. Yeah, somebody killed him. Let's take him post up. This gun is very nice if you can ever find the positions to really mount up, if you know, depending on the map. The matches that I ended up getting where I was able to play shoot house with this gun, bro, it was just absolute devastation. If they bring the shoot house 24/7 map back, well, not the map, but the playlist back, you better believe that you should hop on there and grind with this weapon right here, because it's pure decimation. Like when those nice linear engagements and up close, same with the sub, because if you just want to play around like in junkyard on the sides of the map, and just, you know, zigzag your way through there, you're good to go. It's just the way that a lot of these newer maps are designed. They're such a, like, they're just such kind of a square-ish point with so many places that people can mount up, and you're kind of forced into different engagements, which is why this game is kind of, you know, just AR dominant, really. Gonna mount up, right, dude. I'm telling you, this gun shoots 22 bullets. I don't even think it shoots 22 bullets. But we'll make it work. I'm pretty sure it's a pellet gun, to be honest with you. I'm disappointed in this gun, because even with stellar attachments, it's still very underwhelming. Like, the AN94 better blow my socks off after trying to use this thing, because it's just Season 5. I'm enjoying it, I guess, but it's just it's like, for this to be a new sub, all the old subs just beat this thing's meat in a bad way. Like, it gets outgunned by pretty much every sub. I don't think any of the other subs... I don't think I would take this gun over any of the other subs. Let's just put it that way. But it's a new gun. It's a good way to mix it up, and it is fun to use until you just get you just lose a lot of gunfights that you shouldn't lose. I feel like they're probably going to end up buffing this gun somehow by maybe increasing the damage. The biggest thing is just making sure you throw attachments on here that improve your damage range, because if you just use like the standard do jigs on it, you're not going to have a good time. Like, you're really not. I mean, for those of y'all that aren't having any kind of connectivity issues whatsoever, I mean, maybe your experience will be a lot better. I'm sure it is. I hope it is. I would never wish any Call of Duty player the connectivity issues that I'm having, because I mean, it's just it's hell on earth. It really is. It's not fun. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, what can you do? Still enjoy the game. Still have. I swear that guy. These people. The way people play Call of Duty sometimes, mate, it really makes me wish that some, you know, failed abortions. That's what they are. So I mean, that's. What more can I say? But we're still having a decent game. Just nothing too crazy. It's just, like I said, it's an underwhelming gun in general, but this is about the best way you can kit it out to for most game modes. I figure this right here would be a really good search class if you wanted to play it more kind of like, you know, a slower pace. We're playing a little bit faster pace right now just because I'm trying to zigzag around the map and find people. Like, these, it sucks so much having to go from having shipment and shootouts 24/7 to all the other maps. Like, it just sucks. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I can't tell you how many games I've got in a day where people have been complaining about not having those playlists because they want to take and grind the new guns, but they can't because these new maps are trash. But you know, it is what it is. Still tons of fun. So, like, the main thing is the feedback, and I'm sure a lot of you guys come right over because this video should be uploaded right behind the last one, the last sub setup. But yeah, so the other thing is too, let me guys know which blueprints you want me to cover first, so that I can maybe expedite them, put them first on the list. Because I was thinking about going just like straight up in order, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might just cover the epics and maybe some of the legendaries if they look really cool, and then any of the other ones that I'm just going to forget about them. But I just don't, because I'm not going to, now that I've got this gun of Damascus, I'm probably not going to be using it that much. I'm just going to be playing and trying to progress through the tiers until I get to the AN94, and then once I get to the AN94, you know, I'll grind it, get it Damascus, try out all the setups, and yeah, so far I haven't run into anybody. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm not going to notice this game. So far, from what I've noticed, I've not had any matches where anybody's had the AN94, and I really haven't even seen this sub yet, even though you unlock it pretty soon on the tier. I went ahead and brought the season pass with a 20 tier skip, just so, you know, I could go ahead and start working on this thing. So don't think that I started from zero and then just already worked my way up through the tiers along with getting this thing Damascus and trying out all these setups, because that is not the case. But it's still, you know, like I said, it's still fun, all that good old stuff. I want to try to mount up right here and get a little bit of a longer range engagement, but as soon as I do that, this VTOL right here is going to just end my gaming career altogether. Oh, there he is. I don't know where he come from. So over here spawning people beside me. What more can you expect from the good old Call of Duties? How is nobody contest? Like, this frustrates me. There he is. Ooh, right in the noggin. He's about to stick it in my mouth, too. See, look at that, bro. See, because if you take and throw any other of your, like, your accuracy and recoil attachments on this thing, the ADS time just gets to a point where it's unusable. But you can make this thing to where it's close to being a laser. It's still not what I would consider, you know, laser standard accuracy, but where it's a lot better. But if you're not somebody that's willing to find good positions to, like, just pre-aim, post up, and all that kind of stuff, then it's not going to be usable, because I swear the goddamn Jackie Chan sticks, they always find a way to come beat my cheeks in. Luckily, just like with the sub variation of this gun, this match is almost over, which I am very glad of, because it is time for a nice cup of coffee, in my opinion. So there we go, another defeat, baby. That's what I love to see. I love to see the res, you know, like when you're playing GTA 5 and wasted just pops up on your screen. Anyways, now my KD should still be at least over 1. I don't know, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. So just, yeah, thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, all that good old stuff. Till the next one, adios.